Welcome back to the channel, guys. And yes, guys, it is not clickbait. And yes, guys, the complete twin turbocharged Carrera V10 project is officially underway. And I mean, first off, guys, who would even have the guts to even think about it, forget even go through with it? Meanwhile, there is actually someone who has actually done it, and the complete plan has been put forth in motion. And of course, that very man is none other than Mr. Adrian Portelli, who, if most of you all don't know, is the complete famous Australian billionaire who went viral last year in May for having his 175 McLaren Senna GTR airlifted into his $39 million penthouse on the 57th floor, and that of course was to permanently display his Senna GTR in his penthouse, and that completely went viral all over the globe, completely sent people into a spiral. And of course, on top of that, that probably even triggered a couple of the car guys, saying that of course it is literally being garage queen and shelved to never be driven again. And of course that probably ticked a couple of people off, but nevertheless that same man who of course has some exquisite taste in cars has now acquired a complete CGT, which is of course one of the most legendary supers out there, literally part of the holy trinity of the 2000s alongside the Ferrari Enzo and of course the Mercedes SLR McLaren. And of course it is also one of the most dangerous cars out there, if not the most dangerous car out there. And on top of that, he has bought it and he has straight away shipped it off to the Gintani HQ in LA to begin its complete process for going under the knife for the complete twin turbo conversion. And I mean guys, if there's anyone out there who can literally even properly conceive such an idea, forget even going through with it, it's Gintani. And of course in their typical flame spitting loud way, they are definitely going to knock this out of the park. And I mean guys, with that 5.7 liter naturally aspirated V10 in the back, rear wheel drive, of course 603 all petrol power, a 6-speed manual, giving it one of the most legendary and unique experiences of all time. And of course said experiences being some very dangerous ones, but nevertheless one of the most legendary supers of all time and one of the most legendary automobiles across the entirety of automotive history is properly going down under the knife to properly come out a completely new beast. And on top of that, this is literally such a power dense beast already. And well, Mr. Adrian had the idea, and of course they collaborated with Gintani to completely take it to a whole nother level and bump it up multiple notches. I mean, it has already completely got a stupid amount of power at hand, and with the fact of its complete dangerousness, I mean, this is literally just adding fuel to the fire. And that is exactly why us car guys will love it. It's something that no one will ever even have the balls to do. No one will even think of it. They will literally shiver at the complete idea of twin turboing such a legendary car. But nevertheless, that's exactly why we love it. It's the complete radicalness of it. It's the complete proper unconventionalness of it. It is exactly what hooks us on and intrigues us far more than most projects. And on top of that, I mean, this complete bingo card of 2024 is literally shaping out to be one of the most expected ones that I will have never expected. I mean, it is not that far ago when we saw the complete McLaren P1 GTR become a McLaren P1 GTR drift car, and to put the cherry on top, it properly jettisoned its twin turbo V8 only to be replaced by a complete rotary engine. I mean, what the hell is going on? And I mean, if you thought that was the only radical and bonkers project that was going to come out this year, well, look no further, because here is the all new up and coming twin turbocharged Carrera GT, and this is very much the exact car in a beautiful silver spec, of course. And on top of that, this is literally at the Gintani HQ, ready to completely go under the knife. And I mean, first off, a massive amount of respect to Mr. Adrian Portelli, and of course a big good luck to Gintani. And I mean, they're literally just gonna do it on its own. That is literally what they do. They do the most obnoxious things, they do the most unconventional and the most radical things, and this is definitely along the lines of that. And well, I mean, in the most typical Gintani fashion, we may very well get a complete flame spitting CGT, and I mean, who the hell is gonna say no to that? I mean, it already has one of the most blissful V10 tones. And if you ask me, it is the best sounding V10. It's not the LFS 4.8 liter V10, guys. Let's just settle it there. The CGT is the best sounding V10, i.e. the 5.7 liter NA V10. That is the complete beating heart of the CGT, is the proper, complete, best sounding V10 of all time. But nevertheless, what do you guys think? And I mean, already with the fact that it sounds so good, the turbos are just going to give this an even more distinctive sound. Although, yes, we are going to lose out on the proper, complete soundtrack of that legendary NA V10. And of course, course, let's be honest, guys, naturally aspirated engines will always sound better than turbocharged engines all day, every day. But nevertheless, that also means that this will make for a very distinctive tone, and of course, in the most typical Gintani way, it is most probably and most definitely going to spit 6-foot flames all the way towards its red line. And well, I mean, guys, especially with that clutch and that proper 6-speed gearbox on its own, it is also definitely going to make for a heck of a complete driving experience, especially with the fact that 603 horsepower on its own already feels like a lot and already puts the driver in a complete sense of danger on its own. And well, just imagine the same engine but instead strapped up with 2 turbos and a little bit of Gintani magic thrown in, and well, that is quite literally gonna attempt to kill the driver on every single time he puts his foot down. It is gonna attempt to bin the car into everything all around, and well, that's exactly what we want to see, guys. It's this type of stuff that intrigues us way more than other projects. I mean, the complete basic twin turboing R8 Huracans is literally the most basic project as of, at this point, but twin turboing a Carrera GT, that's ballsy to begin with. But nevertheless, here we are where we are witnessing in the same year where we witnessed a P1 GTR go from its complete track ready form to a complete drift spec. And well, later on, if we initially thought that that would be it in terms of bonkers stuff for this year, yet here we are where we are ready to witness a complete proper CGT go under the knife to completely come out a complete twin turbocharged CGT, i.e. the world's first twin turbocharged CGT on its own. And well, I for one can't wait to properly listen to it and properly watch it spin its wheels all the way up to its complete red line, and of course watch it attempt to kill everyone inside every time the driver puts his foot down. And of course, once again, a massive amount of respect and a massive hats off to Mr. Adrian Portelli for completely giving his car. And well, of course, a big amount of good luck to Gintani, and well, they are just gonna knock it out of the park, guys. They know what they're doing. They take on the most radical stuff and the most radical and bonkers projects, and well, this is right up that alley. Yet once again, a big good luck to Gintani. And well, what do you guys think? Comment below. And well, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Remember to hit that sub button and click the bell to ensure you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See ya.